I was standing up. So anyway, here's a little box that I made a few years ago, and I used a pair of vice grips to bend them out, and see I pop rivet them. But you know, I don't have any tipped over trays now, primers and primer dust going everywhere. But anyway, I was wishing that I'd had a box and pan brake back then when I was making these. So anyway, yeah, you can clamp, you know, a wood block or a piece of metal, you know, to get to make little boxes, whatever size you want to make. With it being this way, you just take a C-clamp and clamp it down, and then you go to work on it. You can do this. Lots of times, you know, I've thought that I didn't do it right. You know, I messed up and such, got discouraged, and but you know, it's just like every one of Dave's projects. It seems like he factors in room for error and tolerances. So you know, if you mess up, don't really you know, get upset about it. You know, one thing is, if your clamp leaf doesn't go down far enough, why, you can put a spacer behind it and then put some red heat on your clamp links here and pull down, and then you will your clamp leaf will clamp down good. And the same thing is true for the opposite. If it's too tight, you can do the opposite thing again with your clamp links here. It's a good project. Took some time. I'm glad I did it. Now I can bend some metal, and you've seen how we played around with it already, and it does work. We're happy with it. And if you do any powder coating, especially on your links and your levers, anything that has your 3/8 long, 5/16 outside diameter, 1/4 inch inside diameter, those bushings in it, why, it's going to change your dimensions. So we only powder coated because we couldn't blue, and we also want to just so you get a real good shot of how these work in conjunction with the levers and such. Also, on your clamp leaf here, you know, you see that we've got these stop lugs, and they're threaded into this 3/8 wide clamp lever, and they are 10 to 32 thread. You know, in the book it says to countersink them, but before I even put them on, it was already clamping down, but I thought I'd follow the book. I may just take them off and see if it just cams over without them, but we'll see. You know, say a lot of skills you'll get out of this. You'll get measuring skills, be able to mark with a prick punch and a center punch and step drill to get the most accurate holes that you're going to be drilling. And you got to be somewhat precise, but you're going to learn a lot of skills while you're doing this. I cut out a lot of this by hand. Couldn't find the 3/8 by 3/4 flat. Had to weld two pieces of 3/16 together. We told you about that. But always a way to improvise. And a lot of hacksaw work, a lot of file work. And good discipline. It slows you down and makes you focus and plan ahead. So I looked it up on Amazon here. You can get these books for this one here, a particular one, is $7. And now I've built a metal brake. Now, he's got another lot of other good books, but I want to put another little commercial in here. I think this is his son, Vince. Copyright on these were 1980. This one came out in 1992. And, if you're considering building a metal workshop out of scrap, I think I would perhaps start off with this book, because you're building a power hacksaw. And I've actually built this, and I left it behind, donated it, but I know I can do it again. I may just give that another whirl. You can do it even better the second time. But again, they got an extensive use of 1.5 or 2-inch angle iron, which is kind of odd. A lot of 3/8 or 3/4 flat, which is kind of oddball at your local steel place. And your 1/2 inch by 3/8 flat. They must have had access to a lot of it. But still a good deal here. Get your bevel right there. You don't have to have a sharp edge on it, just a blunt edge. This bevel allows you to get your overbend. And that's about it for the brake. We were going to glue it. Everything I make, I seem to want to glue it. And the Oxbow glue and the Formula 4440 from Brownells, why cold gluing, you just wipe it on. There ought to be some kind of a recipe for that. We're kind of working on that. I don't want to dunk stuff in a vat of caustic whatever and let it sit there and boil. I just want to, when I finish a piece of metal, I just want to swipe it and then keep it oiled. So that's it for today. And you can see the background here, our next, probably our next video here. And that's the Lister bag, sanitation bag for water. So that's probably our next video. So we'll see you until then. Thank you for watching.